Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Dice Age. I'm your host, Justin. With me today are our three players of Clara, Ken, and, of course, our newest character.
Hi, I'm Andrew.
Yes.
And my his name is Roland.
Roland. Yes.
Rolled with it.
I do need to write that down in my notes because I actually forgot your character's name.
That's fine.
It's Andrew.
Wow.
No, not his name.
No, I know.
His character's name. I was like,
It looks like me.
Your
though,
character,
so.
Andrew. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's just a clone of you in the game.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much you described him like he's just describing himself. A book nerd who looks. He was just describing him top to bottom. So
Well, important. Does your half elf have facial hair? Or are you a coward?
No.
Can he grow facial hair?
Oh, can he?
Yeah, did the human side come through enough?
Yeah. Well, he's human his mom's side, so like I don't know how elf genetics work.
I mean, it would still transfer. I mean,
What
if
if,
you
what,
were,
if, what if he got the receding hairline of the human side, but not the beard?
First.
but you have the really you have a sharp angled a kind of more of like an elven angled
Yeah,
jawline.
like a-
So very severe jawline, but no, if you had a severe beard line, that could be crazy. So, but maybe not. Maybe you have a little a crustache.
All right, we're gonna restart the intro.
That's it. You know what? We gotta feel this out.
That's funny.
The crustache. All right, you know we're gonna keep it in. All right. On that note, we're gonna go ahead and start off the episode with a quick recap. Does anybody else want to do the last time on Dice Age in your character voice? Andrew, you are. This is your.
Oh yeah. All right. I'm still working on the voice still. So.
You got it.
All right. Last time on Dice Age.
The party members had managed to make their way back from the caverns with the collected jewels. And during that time of collecting said jewels, they brought them back and basically gave the spiel of what happened during the events with the Hydra. And it turns out that, they have some cool penguin allies, a new friend from the plane of air, and an invitation to go on a one-way trip to the plane of air if they choose. And at this point, it'll be at a later date, so TBD. With that note, we're going to go ahead and start off with our recreational time here on Dice Age. To give you guys context, it is currently the 23rd of December.
My birthday.
It's your birthday.
You know what? It's Thune's birthday too. So we got that going for him.
Happy birthday.
I have to change my age.
Yeah, so Thune will go ahead and he will be sitting there with a cake made by their new friend, the ranger, whose name I did not forget again. Quickfoot. Yes. Who has made you a birthday cake, and you guys are all celebrating.
I'm actually really impressed that he was able to do that out here. Like he even found the eggs and
Well, the issue with this is I told him my actual age, and instead of putting on that many candles, he just lit it on fire, which saves the trouble because I don't think they would fit. Thank you. Well, they call this a baked ice place.
It was a no-bake cheesecake.
No big cheesecake. Well, there you go. Well, thank you. I don't know how you found out it's my birthday. I tried to keep that secret, but apparently it got out.
happy birthday.
The person I told was you.
It was actually on the forms you filled out whenever you applied for the job.
I didn't think you actually read it.
I didn't, but the boss did, and he told me to make you a cake.
Well, looks like they look after their own here if they live, so thank you. I'll share with everybody.
So eating your guys' cake, you guys know that with it getting closer to the 25th, that there is a legend of a man who goes and he travels from plane to plane to plane, giving out gifts. His name is Saint Claus.
That sounds fake.
I've heard of him, but I assume he was just a charlatan going around there trying to steal things rather than give. Are you familiar with Saint Claus?
Saint Claus.
Saint Claus.
I mean, he sounds ominous.
Well, I suppose if he's going to visit us, we'll deal with that then. If not, maybe it is just a fib.
As you guys manage to enjoy your first day of R&R, what are you guys going to be doing?
I would like to get my last day of needing to train for survival. So now I have a plus extra 1 in survival.
You sure do.
Because I had 2 before, and so now it's 3.
Yep.
Cool. So yay, I did that one, and I'll figure out my next 2.
Okay. So training for survival. So you're out in the blistering snow.
Yeah, doing like push-ups or something.
You're like trying to hide your body like close to the ground and like stealthily do push-ups in the snow so that people don't see you because you don't want to feel embarrassed by being the only thing out in the middle of a open ice cavern.
Bold of you to assume I feel shame.
That's fair. You're just out there proudly grunting and doing your push-ups.
Yes.
Pushing the world.
Yes,
I'm pushing the world down.
fair.
The world moves around me. I'm immortal, you see.
Okay. Thune, what are you doing?
I'm going to keep going in to master my ideas of medicine, especially when it comes to frozen medicine. So I'm going to go back to the infirmary and keep helping what I can.
Okay, so as you do that, you manage to go in and you have various clients. One second. Just gonna. I have to activate your character, Roland. One second.
Activate.
In the campaign,
No, that's fine.
That's what I was doing real quick. Okay. So as you go in, you have a variety of various people with illnesses and adventurers who come in who've gone on smaller expeditions. While you guys have been focusing on collecting supplies, most of the other adventuring parties have been focusing on supplying like protection to the now damaged railroad system as they continue to try to fix it. So over the next few days, they're actually going to be completing their process in that. They're basically like waiting on the funding to be able to pay the last bit they needed in order to get the supply train here. So Roland, what skill would you like to work on?
I guess I'll be working on Arcana. Just reading about like reading the books that I brought with me that I was buying, and also any books I can get my hands on around here.
Sure. So, on the skiff, there actually is like a library. It's attached to the apothecary, and so there's a bunch of books in there that you could probably read.
We're going to be in there for a long time.
There's like by a bunch of books, I mean like the standard amount of like a child-sized library, like maybe like 8 or 9 total books.
Oh,
But
You're going to be in here for like a day.
I'm
Not even.
like a day.
but that's the most amount of books inside of this region.
I have that many books in my bag that I bought on a lark. But then one was the first edition, and there was the second edition, and it was just like it was like a great reprint with like the cool spine binding. And
That's very cool. Keep reading. I'll keep listening.
so anyway, I'm just doing arcane research to
Okay.
increase my arcana.
So as you guys manage to take a long rest and move into the second day, you guys will be continuing to develop your skills. I'm assuming for Thune and for Roland.
Medicine man.
Did you? How many days have you put into medicine?
I know I did at least one before this. So if we had other training, I at least did one. I don't know if we did 2 before.
We had 2 days before.
Okay,
Hold
then
on.
I would have done. I've been focusing on medicine.
So then
Okay,
you
so then
should
you
now
don't
have it.
You would now have it. So now you would choose another skill.
Then honestly, nature, because I need to know more about this place. I'm finding out more and more these creatures don't follow the rules and laws that I'm familiar with, and I need to get better at that.
So you would go to the apothecary
Apothecary.
with Roland, and you guys would be collecting books. The
Are there ways to hard override a bonus?
What was that?
Are there ways to hard override a bonus in D&D Beyond?
Yes.
There's other modifiers for specific things. Let me see if I can-
Yeah, you could. So you can go in and it has additional modifier. And you can hit like add it manually.
Like holding it down, or
Let me look at it for you.
I'm also on the app. I don't know if maybe I have to be on the web browser.
You have to be on the web browser version, I think.
All right.
Yeah, this stuff is silly. D&D app. Who knew? It's good when it works, not when it's not.
I'm trying to find what everything is.
Okay, so as you guys manage to develop your skills, the later days, if not, you can always just
I have it written down in my notes, so
yeah, I was gonna say that'd be worst case. We can look at it after this episode.
yeah, we'll figure it out. I have it written down.
We will say that we are fast forwarding all the way to Christmas Day, the last day of your guys' R&R, where you guys hear a sudden knock on the chimney. Or the B-Lug door.
This better not be some sort of prank. If this is an actual, whatever his name was, that saint person, then they're going to have to have a lot of explaining to do to wake us up during this.
The door?
Hold on. Enter!
As you say that, a large hand opens the door, and you hear, "Ho, ho, ho! Welcome in. It's
It's dark.
Why is it so dark?"
It's pretty cold here. We're also sleeping.
Indeed. I, Saint Claus.
So you're real.
Aye.
Real.
So what plane you coming from here, and how you traversing so much?
That's a lot of questions.
That's 2 questions.
Why would like them answered?
I travel through a interdimensional sleigh. And, anyways, I'm here because I have supplies.
Good enough for me. Okay. When we're not in trouble, you would have already gotten us if we were asleep, so.
Do you do deliveries on request?
I believe that's another guy. His name's Amazon.
Boo.
And you're delivering to certain people on a list, or are you going to everybody
I go to every single person.
who celebrate?
That's a lot of people.
There's a lot of people.
Every single person.
And you take this long between each delivery, or are we delaying your deliveries?
You're delaying my delivery.
All right, let's get on with it then.
The reason why I'm not just going to leave these out here is because they'll probably freeze out in the snow.
Okay.
And I didn't want to break in and get stabbed. So,
That's fair.
Good thing you
'cause
knocked.
would have
Puts
been-
axe
Yeah,
away.
appreciate that.
yeah, on my list it says, watch out, they might stab you.
We yeah.
Yeah,
I slash.
they definitely would.
Apparently, none of you guys have received gifts from St. Claus before?
Apparently, you didn't deliver to everybody.
Well, he's delivering today. He just delivers one gift per person for throughout their lifetime.
Well, I waited a long time to get this.
Oh, that actually
I like
explains a lot more about
things.
the time and the order and the schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you like put in a request when you're like little, and then you hope by the time you die, you get it.
I did get a pony. You're on your deathbed. The pony stands on you, and you're like, yay!
Sometimes the gift you asked for wasn't in the moment you asked for it. Like you're like, oh man, I really want a new axe. It's the new axe to your face. That was the last thing you see.
This is the monkey's paw scenario. I was going to say, hold on a second. So hold on. This is something I requested as a child.
No.
Oh, thank goodness. I was going to say, I requested some dumb things as a
also
kid.
requested a lot of
So I'm
dumb
glad that's not the case.
Yeah, all those letters those kids send off, yeah, they all come to me and they get their requests just one day.
Okay, well then.
Sometimes I have to go into the fires of hell and actually deliver them there.
Oh, like to the dead ones.
Yeah.
Oh.
What do you have for us then? Like, what could you possibly take out of your busy schedule to give all of us?
Stuff that might be helpful in your adventures.
Well, let's see it.
Oh. Well. Oh, so it's a recent request. That's nice.
Not really a request, just kind of handing free stuff out today.
Oh.
So
Guess we're not.
he's going to be giving you guys magical items.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, we
Your girl loves magical items.
I know. That's the reason why. So, the question for you is, have you been naughty or have you been nice?
Pretty naughty, honestly.
I've done nothing wrong ever in my life.
Nice question.
At least I'm being honest.
He likes you. He's going to give you something.
I haven't killed anybody.
See, you don't lie.
I haven't killed anybody.
That's
over
fair.
here.
You actually got pulled out. You're being inconvenienced. So for all we know, you're nice.
I believe what I'm saying.
They also, I would believe that too.
Yeah.
And I know where I come from.
So, he's
I've
going
only killed goblins without prejudice.
I mean,
Fair.
I think he's not a goblin, I suppose.
we're not gonna examine that, are we?
Trust me, if you try to ask her anything, it begins to glaze over, or you get a response you're not ready for. It's either too in depth or not enough. No in between.
Twama.
All right. So, first thing. You are going to get a ring of protection.
Oh hell yeah!
Right.
Thank you. Damn it! There we go.
Yes.
He's
Yes.
back.
He said out loud for other people to hear.
Stop. You're not Zelda shopkeeper now.
Beetle's my man.
I
We don't
know.
rules. We stand Beatles.
We said
here.
We do.
Ring of protection. Hell yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Next, +1 armor.
Ooh.
Okay, got that.
What kind?
You will get.
I have. Go back. Well, see, I don't wear armor because I'm a barbarian.
You're right. It should be gauntlets. Where?
I would love a giant belt.
It's pretty good.
Let's see.
Propulsion. I'm going to ring of propulsion. It autocorrected. It's very funny. It starts you in the wrong direction.
Ring of flamethrower.
Yes, you will get You will get a belt of hill giant strength.
Oh, I was joking, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
All right, my armor class is looking good now.
And then you could, sir. What would you like Santa to bring you this year?
That's a good
Belt of
question.
giant strength.
I just
Apparently
told
the
the truth,
belt
and I got a really good thing.
strength, no.
So, what are you missing?
What am I missing? I mean, I need ways to regenerate my
By Santa, I mean me, by the way, at home.
spell slots.
Yeah, honestly,
would
the spell
be
slot thing.
like anything that brings back spell slots, or I could also.
There's an armor that does it, right?
We also can work with.
Does 5th edition still have Pearls of Power?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they have pearls
Pearls of
power.
power.
Yeah, you can
You can do
pearl.
a spell storing ring.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
You can definitely do that, yeah.
We'll do pearl power.
Sure.
Oh, actually, I think spell storing might be rare.
These are all good options.
I like
Normal spellcaster stuff. I'm just
Ring of spell storing. Yep.
Ring of spell storing.
Hell
Cool.
yeah.
I'll take that.
So, because in this game, getting magic items is very hard, so Saint Nick had
Glad he
to.
came out to us. You know what? He visited our tired hovel. Cold, scared, but ready to fight.
See if I can. Yeah, inventory. All right, ring of
scared
spell
what I'm
storing.
Which is going to be very weird because Andrew's character actually came from a place where magic items ran abundant.
Oh, yeah. This
Well, I didn't have any on me.
You didn't.
What?
Well, you did actually. You had a couple.
Yeah, I had the cloak and the wand.
Yeah.
hey, it's shifting back now. So it's like, yeah, I had access to the internet. Now I don't have the internet, but we'll get to it again.
It's a hard
Yeah,
part.
we'll get back to the internet.
We'll get back to the internet. It's magic.
We'll get back. It's fine.
All right. After that, he heads out. He says, Merry Chrysler. He leaves.
Merry Crisis.
Yeah, what they said. Well, that was interesting. They're real, and we're never getting another gift, but I suppose this will do the trick. I do feel more protected, so thanks, Nick. Or, sorry, what's his name again? Kringle? What do you say?
Claws?
Claus.
Claus.
Thank you, Saint Claus.
Yes. As you guys all grab your magical items, a piece of paper suddenly appears and it says the magic clause, and then
If I become Santa Claus, I swear.
it has been fulfilled, and then it just disappears.
Oh, I guess that was,
Can't get that for the records.
was like the birthday skeleton.
So the thing about this is, if somebody, he always has the list, never mind. I was like, what if somebody tries to game the system by getting rid of it, but I guess that gets rid of it by him getting rid of the clause, right?
Yes.
But if you go into his archives and burn it, would he remember? Could
Well,
you keep
your,
getting free
your name's
gifts?
been burned off of his list.
What if you had your name back on the list? Does the list let you do that? There's a lot of questions
you
about
could
this.
like reverse.
Yes,
like right
go in there
back
and keep
on.
getting free things till he gets fed up with you.
Or
Where these guys
change
go.
your name.
What if you kill? If you, I bet you good money. He gets killed. You do take over. I bet you that's the case.
Oh, I don't want that.
I don't want that either. He didn't look happy.
Oh, I don't want.
You look
I don't-
jolly.
I
You
don't
look quite happy.
No, I don't think that would be a very fun job.
Also, if he has the power to do all this, he could kill any of us if he wanted. He could jump across planes like it's a joke, right? He's got to be stupidly strong.
He did jump across the plane.
He could definitely kill us.
Spring heel Jack is
For sure.
I respect him.
sure.
As you guys see, he takes off. You see that he has the rune stones on his actual sleigh itself, and it literally takes off into another plane.
It's pretty cool. I'll give him that much. It's pretty cool. Things like that, you got pretty common. You got flying sleighs where you are, teleporting around. Oh, you're reading a book. No, that's fine. No, keep reading your book.
I was reading my book about my ring.
No, honestly, you keep appraising. I'll ask you later.
I was trying to figure out what to add to it.
That's really cool. Oh, I see. It's kind of like a double ring. That's very cool.
Yes, yeah. You put it on.
Well, I mean, you all know Fireball, right? Do Fireball.
I do. I mean, I was actually going to do Mage Armor because
that's a
that
much
way it
better
doesn't
idea.
eat
I assume
my
is it
spell slots in the day.
you burn it once and you can just refocus the next day like a spell book, like you just
Yeah,
put
yeah.
a
So
new ring.
basically, you can cast the spell into
Then
the
for a long
ring,
rest.
and then like it stays there until I use it. So like if we're not going out, like I
Yeah.
can cast Mage Armor into
And
it
is it
today,
a,
and since we're not
bonus action?
leaving today, I can. No, it's just a normal action, but like it doesn't cost a spell slot
Yeah,
tomorrow.
I was gonna say because I wasn't sure if the added bonus was also you could quickly do that and a spell, which would be crazy.
That would be crazy good.
But if you do pre-pour battle,
meta
even better.
magic.
I mean,
Sorcerer.
he has meta magic, so
Yeah.
he can do
I do
Quicken.
I have Quicken and I have Twins.
Then you're good to go.
Excellent. Best two.
Those are by far the best two.
They are the best too. There was a minute there when I was building the character that I almost took a couple levels in Warlock, just the Twins and Warlock stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it was.
Well, I mean, in Pathfinder, when I was doing meta magic, I didn't realize
Yeah,
how dork
Twin
that can be.
on top of Eldritch Blast with your Eldritch Patron's abilities. Once you hit like level 10, and you can do 5 Eldritch Blasts.
Makes sense.
You just go.
And then they all
I
have
thought Twin spell
the
didn't
push.
work with things that already hit multiple targets.
Yeah, it does have to be single target.
Yeah.
So in that
Yeah,
case,
so it works until you get to
is
like,
Eldritch
level
Blast necrotic
5.
damage? Like, what is the damage typing for
I
Eldritch?
believe
Force.
it's force.
Force.
Okay, I was gonna say you could do knockback
is the
mechanics
best
too.
type.
Yeah, I was gonna say because that's what you because coupling trip mechanics with any force spell is brilliant.
I think they just said yes to me when I said I wanted to do that because that rule. Yes.
Yes, because that's the point. Is you're making a multi-target spell.
At that point, that's
why
why
it doesn't work with magic
You can only
as well.
stack so much with bows from doing multi shots and
Yeah.
like a quick shot and other shots because otherwise you'd be hitting 12 people, but it usually scales to like 6.
So just to make sure, Mr. GM, I have the normal Ring of Storing stores up to 5 levels worth of spells. Is that still the case? Okay, cool. Because I'm going to add some stuff to it.
Yep.
I need to write down what I put in that.
Yep.
Because I don't think we're venturing on Christmas Day, right?
No, this is your last
You'd be
day of
surprised.
I'm
R&R.
going to burn all my spell. I'm going to put some stuff into it then.
Good.
Yep. So this is your last day of R&R.
Cool.
I decided I'm also going to go into stealth.
Okay.
I will-
So you are currently
So this is when I'm doing push-ups in the snow quietly.
yes, this is where you're sliding across the ground, and then you see Lichen come by and go, "Hey, look, it's one of those oh. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to playing hockey. I don't want to start nothing. You're more than welcome to come play.
Yeah, sounds fun. Actually, it gets out of the snow.
It's athletics,
I'll do that.
ice hockey
Calm
specifically.
down. Bap.
Okay.
That's a 24.
Oh yeah, you
I'm the best.
you just come up and you just clothesline one of the like dwarves who like decided to step in as a goalie today, and you just were like, not in my house.
Not in my house. Not in my ice.
Yeah, not on your ice. And the pucks are actually thin pieces of ice that are actually shaved down. So just chucking.
I ain't gonna feel good if it hits.
No.
Oh yeah, it hit the dwarf.
Doesn't feel good when it hits his face. I'll just go up there and
He's wearing full plate mail.
oh, good, he's fine.
Yeah.
You'll walk it off.
They play with full plate mail
Yeah.
for their goalies. There's no padding here.
I was gonna say, good for that. That's gonna rattle their cage, but I love it.
So you're going to be doing athletics. What skill are you going to be working on for your last day?
So I'm gonna go back to nature again. So I'm gonna work on tracking. See if I'm able to do better with our new ranger friend. See if you can show me how to look up specific tracks. Try to hunt.
Yep. So Quickfoot says, "Yep. If you follow me, if you walk right behind Lucky, that's a dog track."
That I can do. All right, easy enough. So let's differentiate then. Let's say somebody's a shifter. They go from a person to an animal. How can I tell? Let's say the person covers up their human tracks and animal. They walk differently if it's a person presenting themselves as an animal. That's what I'm worried about because I've met a lot of shifters now and it's making me nervous.
Yeah. He looks at you and goes, "Huh, I've never really dealt with that. I'm going to go ahead and say that, yeah. What you do," and he goes into depths of explaining like how to go through that. Essentially, there's different like stretches that most animals would do. You would see it like maybe an inch or two. It's very, very high level tracking. He teaches you like the maneuvering and stuff.
I'm taking a lot of notes, but a lot of it's going over my head. I'm like,
Yeah.
I asked a too complicated question.
He's like on the ground. He's like, well, if you pull out this, and
I
it's,
think that I'm looking at some lucky singer next to me, and I'm looking at him. We're both like, write
He
that
looked
down.
at me.
As we're both kind of looking at each other, listening in.
I looked at him,
And he looked at me.
and I looked at him. All right.
I feel like I bonded today.
Yep. And you are still working on your Arcana, so you actually see like various people just casting like spells for like normal cantrips, and you're just kind of watching how they spellcast like other arcane focuses that aren't just of sorcerers. So you're like watching a warlock like literally cast Eldritch Blast on somebody. You can see like how the mechanical points work and stuff. So you feel like you understand how other people cast spells a little bit better today.
Okay.
So as you guys finish up your final day of R&R, you guys are supposed to reconvene back with the council to determine what the next steps are. Mm-hmm. So, what are you guys doing?
I'm going to wake up on our day of adventure and cast my Blessing of the Forge, so I get a +1 to my AC. So I have to do a meditation. I wake up a little earlier to do that to bless.
Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag blessed. I hashtag bless myself.
Yep. So, you see that you're trending on Twitter.
I look, I'm like, what's Twitter? So I open my Twitter scroll and I'm like,
Hey, what is Twitter now?
I don't know. He gave me something else to ring and it's really ruining my psyche. I feel worse about everything. I'm going to start scrolling.
It's just a bird. And
He's telling me it's a curse. This bird's whispering the worst things to me. And I'm like,
he's just sharing you like the worst memes on the bird web.
hashtag blessed, hashtag new house, hashtag new me. And I'm like, what does that even mean?
Well, look at all the company you're keeping there. These people, the hashtag blessed life.
I don't even know who these people are. I'm learning about somebody named Jenner. I don't know what's happening.
You're being trolled right now. There's literally a picture of a troll.
I like trolls. Am I supposed to be sad about this? It's making me sad. This is not what I wanted for my Blessing of the Forge. Is this what I have to do?
All right. Anyways, so as you do your morning activities in order to get ready, getting ready to meet with the council. The council basically sits there and they're like, "All right, now that you're well rested, and our train is now recreated, we would like to send out an adventuring party to determine what our next actions are and see what the enemy is doing. Counterinsurgent operation."
Yes. Who are you thinking?
I don't know. We were thinking about people who have been here the longest, but they don't really have a name. What's your guys' group name?
Oh, he's talking about us.
I haven't been here the longest.
Well, we've done enough. I think we've at least earned what's something that's not totally cliche.
Ironically, you guys have been here the longest at this point because all of the recruits who came here before you
We've
are
been
now
here like a month.
Yeah.
If not much. Oh no.
Luna was here the longest. She was
There we
here
go.
for like 6 months.
We'll be the Wendy Go-Getters. Put it down.
Yeah, the go-getters. We got it.
There we go. That seems simple enough. Yeah, I mean, unless somebody else has a better idea. This is the chance.
No.
No?
I mean, we could try to combine our names.
Well, I don't know how that's going to work.
Little hack roll.
Little hack roll?
Little hack roll?
We can either hack rolls.
Or a little Hackland.
Little Hackland.
I like Hackland.
Hackland?
Lilliemor, and then your Hackjaw, and then he's rolling. Lil hack roll.
Little hack rolls.
I hate it.
Let's do it.
They look
I
at you and
hate-
go, we'll let you guys keep working on that.
Yeah, we'll think about it a little bit more.
It's difficult. Well, see, honestly, it's when somebody else calls you something. So when the enemies call us something, we'll use it. Unless they call us bastards, then, well, I guess we could be. Little bastards.
I was legitimately born.
We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to go out here as our go-getter group. I assume we can get some other folks to this. We have our new ranger. I know. I assume he's here with us.
Yeah,
One
he's
more, I gotta put the name in
Bigfoot.
there too.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yes. Him and Lucky will be joining us, obviously. So are we looking at to go to the City of Ice to do reconnaissance? Or are we looking to actually do other resource gathering?
Well, we don't really know what's happening. We talked with your little penguin friends, and they said that they can feed us information, but obviously they can't do it through the walkie-talkie.
Mm-hmm.
So
Can they meet us anywhere?
they are going to meet you somewhere.
Perfect.
They're going to meet you on the edge of the second island, where they can discuss what they've learned and feed you that information to make your decision.
Sounds good.
Easy enough. I think this should be okay. Well, I should say, when they're meeting us, any warnings from their side? Things to look out for, other than them.
Yes, they said that the king has become antsy with his understandings, and that people are becoming more expendable recently.
I see. So we have to act a little quicker. Our timetables have changed. Also, question. I know we had some issues with some of the other peoples around here. Are we having more of an amicable space here with the polar bears and the others? Or are we still kind of in a flux?
You actually don't see the polar bear leader here.
Yikes.
They're back at home base after the whole train derailment that kind of like pushed them to kind of away from your guys' group.
So is there any... Do you think it's worth salvaging or is that bridge burned?
I think that they won't talk to us, but maybe you guys could convince them if an attack were to actually occur. But when we postponed the attack, they weren't very happy with that action.
Good to know. I'll try to get better timetables because I know there were at least people here who should be at the table, but if they left, understandable. We'll see how we fit that in after we talk to our friends.
On that note,
Unless you got anything, my man.
Nope. I'm happy to follow along happily this time.
Yeah, and now you're actually a part of this.
Yeah,
It's the first
by
one you're actually being paid for.
I
Oh,
am
you did
being
get back paid, right? From the last one?
Ooh, do I get back paid? That's a good.
Did you get back paid?
so how the payment works is you guys get payment when you guys get back.
If you live.
That's what you meant by back pay.
I kind of forgot the fine details.
Yeah. Oh, that's what you guys could be if you get backs.
Yep, if you're lying on your back when you get
get-backs.
back, you get your back pay. I forgot that was the deal. All right, we'll worry about it later.
That's fair.
Yeah, but they do supply you with everything you need up front.
Which is nice. Oh yeah, you got a new poofy jacket.
I do have a new poofy jacket. It's very nice.
You have a new poofy jacket, any rope, supplies, dogs, any of that stuff you need to accomplish your tasks. You guys also do get generally a set of XP as well as a set of R&R days.
Nice.
And of course, any money or supplies you guys find along your journeys, you guys get to keep.
I think I still have 10 gold, so
I like that they're paying. We're like interns. We're being paid in experience.
Literally. Well, I was going to say, I haven't interned in years, so I'm getting a little too old for that, so it's going to hurt to hear that again.
Isn't it?
A little bit. Oh, well.
You're pretty old.
Yep, I don't have much left or enough time left on this plane, so
I mean, we're going to a different one then?
probably hell.
But we can always go there and get you.
What
I already came back once. We'll talk about it later. It'll be fine. I'm not
Fine.
planning on dying soon.
Talk
You're-
about everything later.
Your friend Quickfoot's like, you've literally been to hell.
A long time ago. There's a reason I've lost some of my
Getting
skill.
started.
I'm back to being a novice because I had to restart. The way I got brought back was not as clean as most people would like. So the answer is yes, I've been to hell.
You guys are an interesting group.
Thanks.
Yes, we're learning that. Or I'm learning that.
Well, I'm glad I'm a part of your group and all, but I'm gonna go ahead and collect some supplies for me and Lucky.
All right.
He sort of hobbles off.
Do you think he's going to eat biscuits for the dog at least?
I don't know. I still have some stuff.
Well,
from
no,
last
because, yeah,
time.
we keep finding people with animals here. They either feed them in a very strange way or, well, the animals are trying to kill us. So hopefully this dog's being fed, right? He looks healthy. But again, I always go back to that ferret insert air being
I
fed
was
to
so
candy.
mad.
So he seemed like he's...
The fair force.
Well, they have.
It was so weird. He's like in a manic state. Like he's like, this is hell on earth, but I guess I'm still safe. I don't know. He seemed happy and he was in a weird equilibrium. I can't figure him out. So I just hope that Lucky's all right.
Lucky seems like he's well taken care of.
Good. Okay,
And
then I'm not worried.
you also know the sled dogs also eat dog food, so he's gonna go get dog food for his dog.
Good. That's good. Oh, speaking of, do we need a sled?
You might want a sled. You might want other supplies. All of that you guys will have to go and collect.
All right.
So go to the
So
quartermaster.
I have a lot of basic supplies on me, but in terms of like stuff, I'd say getting a sled makes sense in case we had to haul back some stuff. Getting dog food for him. So I assume, how far away is the ride via sled?
So you can take the train to get all the way to the edge of the first island.
Ah, okay.
Otherwise, it is a 10-day trip.
We should take the train.
Yes.
Yeah, with our dogs.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Well, it's roughly a 10-day trip. Yeah.
Okay. And then with that too, so we can load the dogs, the sled, all of us on the train. Then just
Yep.
Cool. Okay. That's so. How many do we have to select? I know we did last time. Are we selecting the amount of dogs as well? Like how many we take with us?
Yep. So remember, every 4 dogs is 1,000 pounds.
That's right. Okay. So
I mean, if we're just doing reconnaissance, we really don't need more than 4.
I don't think we're carrying too much. So with all of us combined, I know the other dog we're running. I assume our fellow here. Does he ride the dog?
I don't know.
We'll assume he's on there with us. So we know how much we weigh combined. All of us, we're not going to. 1,000 pounds, I think, is fine.
You did see that his dog had a mount on it.
I think 1,000 pounds would be fine. 4 dogs, supplies for them.
It's a mastiff, and he's a halfling.
And I'm also going to make sure I get rations. So I'm going to get some rations loaded with us. That's literally what Ben did back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, he's a gnome, though. But it's such a good bit. It's a good bit.
It's my favorite.
Yeah.
I was joking with Clara off camera. That I was like, because I'm such a tall person, I always like to play little people.
I'm the opposite. That's why I play 6'5" super orc, because I'm very small. See, you and I.
Yeah, I'm
size the coin.
I'm always like, I have to play the smallest person. Like, why? I was like, because I want to know what life is like down there.
It's fun. It's when you're short. It's a little weird world around here.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's get the dogs. I'll get rations. And anything else you guys want? I already have like tinderbox.
I still have times 2 blueberries for 1d10 HP each, and then I have lichen for 20 HP. So
yeah, you need. I have like so much random stuff that's all within like the poundage.
Oh, sure. I just got
I have like 100 pounds of gear that I just put on.
bedroll, rations, rope, tinderbox, torch, all that sort of stuff. Yeah.
Sweet. So as you guys manage to collect your various supplies from the various shops, either through the skiff or the caribou camp, you guys set up to get onto the actual train itself. Alongside you guys is one of the dwarvish workers. They are known. Which one? Oh, yeah. One of them passed away, unfortunately.
Yeah, that
Tragic.
was Lyra.
Lyra passed away.
Yeah,
Yep.
she got die.
She did do the.
It's okay. Thorky's alive. Thorky's my friend.
Yeah.
We're best friends.
Let's see. What their name?
For some reason, I was in love with the name Devin.
Oh, yeah.
I miss him.
Yeah, he was a good guy. Oh, so Dirk is going to be the one who's currently driving the new train. He is one of the dwarvish engineers. Him and Farce kind of take turns. So, driving the train, Dirk takes off. Full steam ahead, as it looks like there's a new train tracks built onto the system. They've kind of cleared away all of the excess ice. The tracks themselves have like the wheels have self-heating on them. So as they go over the tracks, it actually melts the ice.
Hoping to avoid future derailments.
Yes.
I dig it.
Charges full steam ahead all the way towards the edge of First Pass Island, towards Polar River and the bridges that eventually cross, to where you guys get to this parchment right here where the train will de-escalate, and you guys are met with the various guards in the outer edge, including the guard captain who is known as Thorky,
That's my guy.
a half-giant who sort of stands tall amongst the rest of them, and he goes, "Ha ha ha! It's my friends! Hello again!"
Yay!
He sounds like.
I was going to say, it sounds very... Is it Clausican?
How's it going?
Good to see you, Thorky. We got a new blood here.
Oh, hello. How may I assist you?
We are looking to get out here to the edge of the second island. We have a rendezvous. So we have our own sled dog team, our new members, and we're trying to get that in one piece.
Oh, interesting.
And any information you may have that we missed since we've been here.
Well, it's been pretty quiet out here since the initial attack. We've just been rebuilding the outer walls.
How's it all looking, by the way? Repaired now, or still?
You actually see that they were using like iced walls. Now they've reinforced them with steel slabs that are actually like inserted into the ice itself. So then the ice freezes around it, and it'll keep stacking up those pieces in order to like basically build a.
Just like what you did.
It's very good. I mean, it makes sense. Not to toot my own horn. But that said, is this all supplies from the last destroyed wall, or is the train finally bringing in new supplies?
This was refurbished equipment, and then the new supplies have been like soldiers and like weaponry and stuff. They're getting ready for whatever battle. There has been 100 new recruits.
I was going to ask.
Who are currently residing here on the outer wall, waiting for orders to attack. They are ready to march against the penguins themselves.
Well, that's our news for you. That's what we're deciding today, to see what comes next. So these men don't have to wait long, hopefully.
Great. So glad to hear that you guys have established yourselves. But I will be here when you need me. If you need anything from me or the front, just remember we can be helpful.
Only one request. When we come back here, a warm meal and a fire to sit beside. That's all I need.
Yeah. You do see like Sylvia, the sea elf rogue, Garfield the red, the tiefling ranger, and then Charlie the small. They're all kind of like sitting hustled in one area. They're the adventurers you guys have previously met, alongside a lot of new faces that are like various races from across the mortal planes. So
Roland, that's Charlie.
All right, Charlie.
Oh,
Our residential wizard who is unique. Charlie, how you faring?
he's the Phoenix one, right?
Correct.
Yes.
We've got the magic man here, just like you.
you do see Charlie looks like he's like had a bit of a growth spurt since the last time you saw him. He looks like he's like probably like 15 or 16.
Charlie, you haven't died recently. You've been staying safe.
He looks like he has like a little bit of a baby beard.
A crustache?
Yes.
He looks so
Yes, the throwback to the first episode,
Bam,
or to the beginning of the episode.
I'm glad to see you're doing well for yourself. I know going in that cave would have been, well, not done wonders for you.
Yes, I've spent a long time of reestablishing myself here, and I think I understand what you mean. I think I understand what's happening to me, and I plan to ensure that it doesn't happen again.
I like that. See, you got Moxie again. So you're looking to come with us now? Or you're going to stay here at the wall till we return?
I'm gonna stay here. They kind of need me to protect them from outside forces.
Good. See? That's what I'm talking about, Charlie. I knew you had that power in you.
As he says that, you guys hear a sudden crackling noise as something jumps out of the water, like a giant sea turtle, and he just like fireballs the sea turtle, and it just sort of like stays on the beach front between the two islands. He's like, yeah, we've been getting a lot of attacks recently.
Well, good job for you then. I'm impressed. You didn't even have to look. You make it look simple. Starting to believe more and more you were a great mage back then.
Once upon a time, apparently. But that's neither here nor there. I do warn you, if you adventure forward, the Emperor has created an entire war against our people. You are considered outlaw, and you should be expected to face enemies.
Have you seen one with an eye patch?
Not recently.
Do you have like a grudge or something?
Yes, he's a coward.
Oh, he didn't like fight you.
No, he ran away.
Strategic retreat. You pretty.
Coward.
On a giant mammoth.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Easier to find, we'd hope.
You would think.
Also, this is near the Entish Woods. I mean, there's like the summer forest.
Yep, it's called the Summer Forest. So all the names were given. So you guys would have to bypass the crazy beaches, through the Summer Forest, across the rapid river, and make it to the City of Ice.
So, something to familiarize
Easy.
yourself as well if you haven't already looked at the map.
This is called Marco Polo Island.
Ah. Because we're discovering it.
See, there you go.
That's what the party called it.
No.
You guys,
That was, they handed this to us. Apparently,
We
they're
didn't
naming
make
all
that.
this. So, this was given to us.
but
Why
moving
did they call
forward,
it the Crazy Beach?
Why did they call it that?
because they're a bunch of so they were called the Crazy Bitches, and their Crazy Beach is where they started.
Ah.
Started naming convention because I asked them what their group name was, and they said we're the Crazy Beaches.
See, while we struggled, they did not. They had no such thing. Yes, yeah. They knew exactly who they were. And I respect that. I respect it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, they have.
So they established themselves as a good adventuring party. Now you are the replacements.
That's our name. See, Charlie named us. I'm going to say Charlie said it like, you're right, we are the replacements. There we go. That's it.
Yeah.
See,
It felt natural.
it sounds like we're not that good, but actually we're very good.
See, undersell how good we are. And then the enemies, they undercompensate. Bam.
Yeah. No, you,
Very well. I will.
I like that. That's good.
yeah.
I will inform the council that the replacements are heading off towards. Actually, I like that. That's good. Good for you guys.
And the
Yeah,
easiest
I'm
part about
writing
it,
it
I
down.
bet you in their books were already listed as replacements. They don't have to change anything.
Yeah, but
It just is what it is.
easy record keeping.
Perfect. All right. Well, that's great. Not
Yeah, anyone who replaces any of you is now therefore a replacement.
a replacement. It makes it so simple. Oh, well, thank you, Charlie. Appreciate that. Well, let's get the dogs ready, and I suppose we go to our rendezvous.
Yes, let's go.
And as you guys get ready to take your endeavor across, that is where we're going to end tonight's episode. See you guys next time.
Bye.
Hey, we-